video on it anyway. More importantly, last week I was in Malaysia and I thought I would go and make a little video of how many protons and peroduas and that kind of thing I could spot. Now I went to Georgetown in Penang in 2023, 2 years ago, and there were loads of Proton Sagas, so I was really curious to find out whether there was still as many of them around now as there were then. So let's have a look. This is Queen Victoria's Jubilee Clock Tower, because Penang was very much a colonial place back in the Victorian days. There are all sorts of weird and wonderful cars around, protons and peroduas in particular, and lots of sort of non-European market Japanese cars as well. So let's go and see what we can take a look and find. Nissan Sentra. That is a Proton of some kind. BMW though, so we do get normal cars here. I'm not sure what that is. Tesla, still get those. Toyota Estima, Nissan X-Trail. That is a Toyota that I don't think we get. Peugeot 206. Odd thing to spot in Malaysia. That is a Proton V. This is a Nissan Almera, but it's certainly not an Almera that we ever got in the UK. We have a Proton going past, and we come to our first Perodua. Oh, there's Perodua going past as well. And I think that's another Perodua going past. Yes, that's Perodua Alza. I had a ride in one of those in Uber the other day. That is a Toyota Alphard, which I really like. They're great. Another Perodua. Very popular Peroduas and Protons obviously being the two major Malaysian brands. So this is a Perodua Myvi. I don't know how you say it. And over here we have a Wajah, our first Wajah. This is a little bit tricked out. Some people do like to do that with their cars, but clearly they are very, very loved. The Perodua Alza, it's sort of a cross between an SUV and an MPV. It's actually quite a cool piece of kit. It was really great, the one we had as a taxi. This is another little Perodua. Again, looks like it might have, I think it's a Myvi, yes it is. Different generation than the one we just saw a minute ago. Some nice alloys on it, aftermarket ones I think. Then we have this kind of really awkward looking Proton. I think this is a replacement, sort of, it's a 2000s version of the Saga, if my memory serves me right. Although this one isn't particularly badged, but I'm sure we'll find another one that might confirm that for us. We have a little K Suzuki van here. It's very cute. Love it. Hindu temple over there, and more Protons and Peroduas over here. This one being a Myvi. I think they're probably one of the most popular cars here in Malaysia. And here we go again, another Myvi, different generation, and a cockerel, which is slightly intimidating. This is a Honda BRV, again not something that we get in the UK. Oh, this is an odd looking thing, it's a Perodua. You can tell by the big P. It's quite cool. What is it? It is a Ativa. Well, there we go, now we know. That's a Toyota Vios, which we don't get. This is another Proton. This is a Persona. I think this is a, again, sort of 2010s generation of a Persona. Quite unusual, we never had that. This is a little Perodua. It's like a city car. So it's smaller than the Myvi, and it is called an Axia. I think what I wanted to get the sense of though is that they really are everywhere. Perodua, 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 Toyota, but not. No, I think that's a Yaris Saloon. Proton. What are we behind the Proton? Is it a Proton? It's a Toyota. Cool tricked out Saga there. Another Perodua, another Perodua, another Perodua. Oh, this is a newish Perodua SUV. Oh, maybe it's another Alza. Oh, a Proton. No, it's not. It's an Aruz, that one. Perodua Aruz. Very nice. This Perodua is called a Beza, which I just found out by looking at the back of it. Oh, that's very, very cute. It's a Perodua van. Could be a K spec. I'm not sure. Very sweet. Now we come to our first proper Proton. It's a Saga first generation, the classic original first Proton car, Malaysian car. This one is very sun-bleached, poor thing. It looks very old. It may have, I feel, seen better days. I love that it's still going though. This is an unusual thing that we never got, which is the facelift of the Saga, where it gets a little bit of a softening on the front and a slightly cooler looking backside, just to keep it fresh and up to date. We have a familiar looking Perodua to the for the UK market. This is a Kalisa for us. Is it a Kalisa here? It is unmatched, so I'm going to say yes it is. This is a cute and odd looking Daihatsu that they seem to have sort of morphed with a Mini. Again, unbadged, don't quite know what it is, but it's very cute. One of the things that you might notice about Penang is that they generally, the city centre, certainly in Georgetown here, they have not invented pavements. So essentially I'm just walking on the pedestrianised bit that differs underneath each building or shop or whatever it is. So yeah, really not very easy to get around sometimes. Also, the pavements have a lovely time just ending, so you end up just having to walk in the road, which is fun. Ooh, coming up on another facelift Saga. Very sun damaged again. That's a slightly closer look at that facelift Saga from the rear. Yeah, it is quite a different little rear end treatment, is it, from the earlier ones we used to get in the UK. Right over there is a new Proton SUV as well, which is pretty cool. This is a bit more like it was in the old town in the middle of Georgetown. And we have, of course, a lovely Proton Saga. This is a aero back, or aero deck, sorry. Very nice. But yeah, they always seem to suffer from very peeling paint on the bonnets, don't they, these poor Sagas? They live a hard life here under the Malaysian sun. What have we here? We are coming to a pair of Sagas. Oh, we have a man on a bike. We're in Chinatown now. We were in Little India. A pair of Sagas. So we have, what's this one? This is an aero deck in the lovely orange, and that is a saloon in a kind of minty green, I think. A Perodua Canary, also something we got in the UK, so nice to see that. Oh, down this back street we have a very faded little, well, to me it's a Daihatsu of some kind, but I'm not sure what it actually is here. That is, oh, it's Perodua again. I think basically, if in doubt, it's always a Perodua. Another Saga. This looks like it's been hand painted. It does look a little bit sorry for itself, doesn't it? Poor little thing. It does look like such a survivor though. Missing his indicator. Whoops. Have a lovely Proton blocking my pavement at the minute. This is a Wira. Has a fabulous little sign. Real men using 3 pedals. Oh yes. Look what I've just seen parked outside our hotel as well. It's a Mini. Doesn't it look amazing? That's so cool. And our taxi's just arrived. It's Perodua, as everything is. There's that Saga I spotted earlier. Cool Mini, huh? And so I am back here, back at my hotel, the Eastern Oriental in Georgetown, Penang. It's a great hotel, by the way. If ever you're fancying a trip to Malaysia, I cannot recommend it highly enough. It's got fantastic rooms, it's got fantastic service, it's got a beautiful infinity pool looking out over the ocean, which is just here. And for UK prices, it's really quite affordable. So yeah, if you ever fancy a nice trip away, somewhere exotic, I cannot recommend Penang and Malaysia highly enough. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this slightly strange little video, and tune in for the next one where I'll definitely be doing something completely different, probably in my driveway in probably autumnal Cambridge. See you soon. Bye.